Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be a DVD review of the Elimination Chamber Anthology, Satan's Prison. I don't have the DVD. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't plan on picking it up. Maybe when I'm 50 years old, this is something that you might want to come back and watch and check out. I think it's pretty cool to have all the Elimination Chamber matches all in one DVD set. And I'm a big fan of the Elimination Chamber. I love the concept, and I usually get excited every time they do it. So let's start off the review. The first match was Survivor Series 2002. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Rob Van Dam, Chris Jericho, Kane, and Booker T. This is my favorite Elimination Chamber, and I think this is the best one. Uh, Shawn Michaels made his return to get revenge on Triple H after SummerSlam 2002. That was good. But, Rob Van Dam and Triple H started off the match. The stuff between them was great. Rob Van Dam did a beautiful, Spider-Man crossbody off the side of the Elimination Chamber steel. That was an awesome spot. Rob Van Dam pulled off some sick stuff here. Booker T came into the match, Jericho came into the match, and then Van Dam attempted a frog splash off the top of the Elimination Chamber pod onto Triple H. As he came down, he didn't hit him the way he wanted to, and his knee went right into Triple H's trachea. Basically crushed Triple H's trachea. So Triple H had trouble breathing the rest of the match, had to spend the whole night in a hospital. So, yeah, I mean, I have mixed feelings about this because, I really felt like this kind of hurt Rob Van Dam's career in WWE. He was never quite the same after this. And personally, for me, I think they should have gave him the belt in this match. The crowd booed like crazy when Van Dam got eliminated, and I don't know, kind of a bitter taste, in my mouth about Rob Van Dam here. But Jericho was the MVP in this match. Jericho was awesome. He did some great trash talking. He eliminated Booker T and Kane with lion salts. And, the stuff between him and HBK was great. Triple H and Jericho started arguing halfway through the match, and then they turned on each other. They were working together at first, and then Jericho put Triple H in the walls of Jericho. HBK super kicked Jericho right in the face to eliminate him. And then the stuff between HBK and Triple H was awesome. Just great stuff between them. HBK did a beautiful counter to the pedigree, and super kicked him to get the win and won the World Heavyweight Championship. And just an excellent moment. Awesome match. 5 stars without a doubt. All right, so next up we have SummerSlam 2003. We have Triple H, Goldberg, Chris Jericho, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton. This is the highlight of Goldberg's WWE run in 2003. I mean, this is the match we look back on and say, that this is the match that really put, not put Goldberg on the map, but this is probably the brightest spot of his WWE 2003 run. Some great stuff from the match with Jericho and Shawn Michaels carried the bulk of the match. I really felt like Jericho should have won this match. I really wanted Jericho to take this. I felt Jericho was finally hitting his stride as a heel, and I just thought he was amazing at the time. But obviously they wanted to build up a Triple H Goldberg match at Unforgiven. It was supposed to be Triple H versus Goldberg at SummerSlam, but Triple H pulled his groin, so he was barely even in the match. But once he got into the match, Triple H was so hated. He had a lot of heel heat. But like I said before, Goldberg basically smashed everybody. He basically demolished everyone. So it came down to Triple H and Goldberg. Orton was basically just in the match to help Triple H. So Orton and Flair actually passed a sledgehammer to Triple H, and Triple H just smashed Goldberg in the head with it. And then, an excellent beatdown at the end of the match by Evolution to set up, the awesome Triple H versus Goldberg feud heading into 2003. The actual feud was good. I just thought the matches between Triple H and Goldberg kind of sucked. So that was Elimination Chamber 2003. 4-star match. I think this is a really fun match to watch. And like I said, this is the match that pretty much, the highlight of Goldberg's WWE run in 2003. All right, next up we had New Year's Revolution 2005. We had Triple H, Chris Benoit, Edge, Chris Jericho, Batista, and Randy Orton. This is a great Elimination Chamber match. This is probably the second best one. And as far as actual wrestling goes, I think you could argue that this might have been the best one. Shawn Michaels was the referee. Jericho and Benoit started off the match. The great technical wrestling between those two guys. When Edge came into the match, he was basically bullying Shawn Michaels around, and then HBK super kicked him, and that led to Jericho doing a lion salt to eliminate Edge. Some really good action in this match. Randy Orton hit a beautiful RKO on Jericho, while Jericho had Triple H in the walls of Jericho. Benoit did a beautiful flying headbutt off the top of the chamber pod. That came off really nice. Triple H took some brutal bumps in this match. He took a backdrop right onto the Elimination Chamber steel floor. That was crazy. Triple H takes a lot of questionable bumps from time to time, so you got to give him credit. Triple H, Batista, and Orton came down to those 3 guys. A lot of people don't like this match only because it was a little bit too predictable. I think a lot of internet fans really wanted to see Benoit or Jericho, win the belt here. But Batista basically was hired to help Triple H win this match, and this kind of set up the whole Triple H Batista match at WrestleMania. So Batista kind of helped Triple H become the 10-time World Heavyweight Champion. But this is an excellent match. It's really like a 4.5-star match. It was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Next up we have New Year's Revolution 2006, the most frustrating Elimination Chamber match. We had John Cena, Kurt Angle, Carlito, Kane, Chris Masters, and Shawn Michaels. I just hated Cena at the time really, really bad. I wanted Kurt Angle to win this match more than anything in the world. I just really wanted it to happen. When he got eliminated, I was pissed. I was throwing shit. I was cursing. I was kicking the Gatorade bottle. I was really, really frustrated. But yeah, we should have saw this coming a million miles away. I guess because it was the first time anyone cashed in the Money in the Bank. That's what kind of made it unpredictable. Really didn't know how it was going to play out. But Carlito and Masters, it came down to those two guys with Cena. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I didn't see anything in Carlito and Masters. I really felt like they just didn't have any future. I just didn't see a lot in those guys. So this Elimination Chamber was okay for what it was. Just very, very frustrating to watch. But I had a great aftermath with Edge finally dethroning Cena to win the Money in the Bank. Cena was just so hated at the time, and it was just awesome to see him go down. All right, next up we have the ECW December to December match 2006. Lashley, CM Punk, Big Show, Test, Hardcore Holly, and Rob Van Dam. A very frustrating match once again. This is kind of like the final straw. A lot of people really turned to TNA after this pay-per-view. They took Sabu out of the match, that was a big mistake. Cause I really felt like a lot of ECW fans ordered this pay-per-view to see the old school ECW guys. The stuff between Rob Van Dam and CM Punk was awesome. Van Dam hit a nice Van Daminator onto CM Punk. That came off really, really well. But Bobby Lashley won the match. A lot of fans hated it. Just a bad decision on Vince McMahon's part. Bobby Lashley just didn't have any passion, and I think that was the wrong decision. Looking back in retrospect, I really felt like you should have gave Rob Van Dam the belt here. Give him the second chance. Because of this match, Rob Van Dam wanted nothing to do with the WWE. And that's pretty much the reason why he eventually left. It was stuff like this. That pretty much killed his passion right there. All right, next up we had No Way Out 2008, Undertaker, Big Daddy V, MVP, Batista, Finlay, and Great Khali. Kind of a slow Elimination Chamber match at first. Took a while to get going, but the stuff between Undertaker and Batista was good. They have a lot of good chemistry. Undertaker won this match. It was the #1 contenders match for WrestleMania 24, so Taker went on to challenge Edge at WrestleMania. All right, No Way Out 2008, the Raw Elimination Chamber. #1 contender for WrestleMania, Jeff Hardy, Jericho, JBL, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Umaga. A good match. The stuff between Jericho and HBK was awesome. A lot of good talent in this match. Jeff Hardy was insanely over. Triple H was a babyface here, but he was booed like crazy. They really booed the shit out of him. They really wanted Jeff Hardy to win this match. The predictable thing was that Triple H would win the match, and that's exactly what happened here. A little bit too predictable, so that's what kind of hurt the match. But the overall match was excellent, though. All right, next we have No Way Out 2009. Cena, Big Show, Edge. Cena, Edge, Mike Knox, Rey Mysterio, Kane, and Chris Jericho. The Raw Elimination Chamber match. Obviously, Edge snuck into the match and won the World Heavyweight Championship here. This is a good match and a lot of shock booking. Rey Mysterio and Jericho looked awesome in this match. I don't think anyone expected Cena to go down the way he went down in this match. So it was a really, really good match, an excellent, excellent match. A lot of people think this is actually a 5-star match. All right, next up we have No Way Out 2009, Edge, Big Show, Jeff Hardy, Undertaker, Vladimir Kozlov, and Triple H. A pretty methodical match, very, very slow. Not a lot of replay value, but the stuff between Triple H and Undertaker was really, really good. Triple H actually defeated Undertaker to go on to WrestleMania. So another great Elimination Chamber match there. Good stuff. Then next up, we have the Elimination Chamber 2010 matches. They put both matches from the Elimination Chamber 2010 pay-per-view. So there's really no reason to buy that pay-per-view DVD. You might as well just buy this set. It's only $5 more. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. All right.